What is up, guys? I just want to talk about something quick today. I read some articles from the past couple of weeks saying about that they're, and I haven't been caught up with the new Ninja Turtle stuff in a couple of years. I haven't been keeping up with the new cartoon. I watched a couple episodes so bad, the rise of the TMNT. Nothing with what I grew up with. I used to watch the 2012 cartoon growing up, and I was a huge Turtles fan growing up. I used to collect memorabilia, and there's so much stuff from the past 30 years. There's so many iterations of them. There's this many iterations of Turtles as probably are Batman. There's a lot of iterations of the Turtles. But something caught my eye. I was looking through the news, and I saw that I look up some Ninja Turtles news every once in a while, and I saw something interesting. There was a Turtles panel at Comic-Con? Yeah, Comic-Con. I don't know how I forgot that. And they hinted at a show, and this is where it gets interesting, called a live-action show called Turtles, which will include the 2012 CGI the voices of the Turtles that I grew up with, 2012 voices, and I was like, oh, okay, that could be interesting. This is where it gets more interesting. So the creator of Turtles, Kevin Eastman, created it back in the 80s with the original, much darker, R-rated comic book. These are much darker. He slice people's heads off. Used to curse a little bit. These are great comics, by the way. If you haven't read these, highly recommend it. Even the new IDW series, really good. I gotta catch up on that, but that's a really good series. Even though they just introduced a female turtle, that didn't work last time, but we'll see what happens. But the creator of Ninja Turtles, Kevin Eastman, he said that they are trying to get in development a Netflix show that he wants to put on Netflix, and it will be in the style of Titans and Daredevil, the Netflix R-rated Marvel shows, and they're trying to do a TVMA darker TMNT show, which I am all on board for. If you guys didn't know, they, like I said, they used to be much darker with the original comics and stuff. Let me see if I can find an image in this. Oh, I can't show images actually, because I might get copyrighted from the comic image. But yeah, images you don't get copyrighted for, but if it's a comic, I hear if the word bubbles in there, it'll get copyrighted. If the word is in the word bubble. But this is something I'm really excited for. Just look up some panels from the original. There's this scene, I think, where in the first issue alone, the Turtles villain Shredder dies in the first issue. And they bring him, their main villain Shredder, he dies in the first issue. They bring him back 10 issues later, but it's crazy what they did. So in the first issue, how dark it was. Leonardo wants to kill Shredder, but then he instead, to sacrifice what he did, he doesn't want to kill him, so he gives him the sword and tells him to commit suicide, which was crazy at the time. Dang, that's dark. For Ninja Turtles, especially thinking today, that's dark. I'm so excited for this because I feel like they could do so much with this that's been holding them back for the past couple of years. I love the new, this was one of the recent things I watched. I love the new Ninja Turtles Batman movie. You can watch my review on my channel. Scroll down a little bit. I might put the link in the description below. Yeah, and that was darker too. There would be blood and there was some blood in it. I remember a scene where Shredder throws a star, one of the Foot Clan, goes through his head. Was that Shredder? Yeah, it was Shredder. It was he threw a star through one of his own guy's head, and that was just crazy. There was blood and stuff in it. That was a great movie, by the way, if you guys want to watch that. It's just, I'm so excited for this. There's nothing known about this show. But I am so hyped for this. If this ever gets made, I swear, I'll be there day one. I will be up watching it, binge watching it on Netflix. I am so excited for this. But what should they do? Because this video is too short. What should they do? More blood. They haven't been doing that in the recent the recent shows or anything, because they're all kid friendly now. They should be some of the darker originals where they're what was thinking of a good issue. A storyline they could adapt. I haven't even finished this. It's not even that big. I read like up to like the last issue and I stopped like a couple of years ago, so I have to read. I really want to read this again. Because this is a great series. Yeah, I really don't like they could like for the first episode they can adapt the first storyline and maybe like do some interesting things with it. And even the 1990s Turtles movie, it still had corny moments in it, but it was a little bit darker. Like Raph like almost dies, he gets thrown through a window. They cursed a little bit in that one. I mean, there's just so much stuff they could do with this, and don't worry, guys. Marvel Phase 4. I've been waiting to do a video on that. I will be doing a video on that soon, but I'm just so excited for this. This just caught my eye, and I'm like really excited for this. Hope this gets made. Because there hasn't been that much good stuff with the Turtles lately. Hope this gets made. This just sounds like a great idea, and I really do hope this gets made so that the fans of the original comic can come back and enjoy this, like, not for kids show, which is what they're saying. And also, Paramount is supposed to be doing another movie, but I don't know about that. I would rather much have this TVMA rated TV show that they're working on. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say to you guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss any future videos.